Hi everyone, this is me Liz with 143 Handmade, and I'm here today to do a Friday Flowers video with you guys. And today I'm just playing with buttons. I'm just playing with buttons, gluing them down, not even sewing them down. I'm just gluing them down in the shape of flowers, and it's super easy. Anybody can do this. If you have a stack of buttons, you can do it. You know, pick whatever color you want for your center. Doesn't matter, you know, we can do this any number of, 50 million different ways, really. And you can try and find matching buttons and, have them, be matching. Or your petals, you can see like these are all matching, so those would form, a cute little flower shape. Got my puppy under my elbow here trying to get my attention. So if I sound distracted, that's why. You can put a green center in there, or let's see. I kind of like using the yellow centers, but actually I think because of the color tones of this one, I'm going to, let's see, do I have anything that's kind of that tealish color? Let's see. No, that's kind of white. Here, that one's got a little bit of a teal thing going on. Yeah, I like that. It's really subtle. But yeah, that'll look really cute. So we'll set that one up. And then let's see, we have all of these, adorable little cute pink buttons here. So we'll go ahead and just grab those guys. I do think it looks best with at least 5 petals. But, that's just my personal preference. You want to be careful not to over glue, This one I over glued a little bit, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of work to clean up the glue on the outside after it finishes drying up on me. Let's see, what color do I want to use for the center of this guy? Red? No, I don't like that. Let's see. Here, we'll use this. It's kind of a white background with kind of pink and green on it. This would be a great place to use your hot glue. I don't have my hot glue gun out. I was just using Fabrifix, but this would be a great way to use, or a great place to use hot glue. Let's go ahead and move that guy out of there. And let's see, I also really liked it, this one that I did that had all different. So let me see, this is just out of one of my miscellaneous tubs, but no, actually I think I'm gonna get my teeny tiny buttons out, so I will be right back. Okay, so I have my teeny tiny buttons out, and I mean, these things are super small. Some of the smallest buttons that I have. Let's see, let's maybe use a pink one for the center, and then use these kind of peachy ones for the outside. I'm not sure how many of these it will take, so I'm just going to grab a bunch of that one color. So do we like the pink with it better, or do I like the yellow as the center? I think that pink kind of jumps out a little bit much. Let's see, if that's not enough. Maybe a dark center. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put all these guys back in here. And no, I'm sorry, I don't remember where I got all these buttons from. Most of my buttons were not purchased by me. They were purchased by either my mother or my grandmother or my husband's grandmother, or different in-laws that have passed away over the years. I have not purchased very many buttons, but I have a ridiculous number because I don't know why, but we as crafters, whether we craft with buttons or not, accumulate buttons, don't we? And then I think I've mentioned this before, there's not really a lot of crafty people in my family right now, and that do the same kind of crafts that I do. I'm like I dabble with pretty much everything, and so when someone passes away in our family, I tend to get, you know, a bunch of very, very, you know, unique, unique collection of you know, craft supplies, because that's just how that works. But anyways, moving on. Much happier thoughts. I mean, as much as I appreciate all that, you know, here we go. Yeah. So this time I am just attaching the buttons one at a time. Because I found that because see, I did those by just putting a bunch of glue down and then setting the buttons into it. And I found that there was a lot of excess. There's going to be a lot of cleanup on this one after it dries. I mean, it will roll off because it's off the plastic and whatnot, but I don't know, I just thought to save myself the trouble. But I do want to start with the center one. Sorry if I got off frame there for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and shift it up here. Why not? You know, and some buttons have a ridge and then a flat side, and obviously gluing it, it's best to go with the flat side down, but there's really no rule. You know, glue it however you want to glue it. So thank you so much for joining me today. Just wanted to tell you again how much I appreciate every single minute we spend together. I can't tell you what it means to me. You know, I'm still getting started, and your guys's, you know, faith in me along these beginning steps as I'm learning and making mistakes and all of that, it means the world to me. And I just wanted to say thank you. I just did my 500 subscriber giveaway video today. So that was super exciting, reaching that threshold. You know, obviously much more excited about the 1,000 subscriber threshold, but you know. And, you know, of course getting those hours up and all of that, but super exciting stuff happening. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Okay. Now, these ones are going to be kind of difficult, so I think I'm actually going to go ahead and go back to this. I'm just going to be careful to try and not put too much glue down. But these buttons are thicker too, so it will take a lot more glue to come all the way up through it too. So there we go. And now I'm just going to place these around, and you can be worried about, you know, where the dots are, you know, where the holes are. You know, I think you might be hearing my husband come in any minute. My dogs are starting to bark and carry on, so either somebody's driving down the road or my husband's home. But yeah, we don't get very many people down our road, so anytime anybody goes down the road, it's a big deal as far as the dogs are concerned. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and just scooch those in instead of trying to spread them out to make this one fit. And there we go, we've got some adorable little buttons, button flowers. So again, thank you so much for all of your time and for hanging out with me and seeing all my sillies. And I will see you again soon. Thank you, thank you.